Commercial break! We've been really busy over the past 2 years developing our very own women's lacrosse stick.
We are really proud of it. So stop by the shop. We would love to tell you more about it.
Good Stick Co. Come get a stick.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.
between Team Poland and Team Ukraine. But before we start with the national anthems, everybody please stand up. And we're going to have a minute of silence to pay the respect for the Ukrainian soldiers. Thank you very much, and now we can proceed to the national anthem of the visiting team, Team Ukraine. Polski.
Yes. Welcome to beautiful Wrocław, Poland, home of the 2025 European Men's Lacrosse Championships. We have a matchup with Ukraine and the host team, Poland, coming up right here. Poland stuck themselves in a bit of a spot after losing the opening night game against Czechia. They're sitting at 1-2. With this is the last game in the group pool, which is a must-win. Ukraine, off to a bit of a rough start. They're 0-2. They still have one game after this against Czechia. Poland needs Poland, in order to advance, or at least try to advance into that top group, will need Czechia to lose. And I believe there's another scenario that I'm missing.
I agree there, Bill. This is Marty Horkin. Just wanted to say hello myself. Yeah, I agree. There is another scenario that I'm not 100% aware of, but we will see how that goes.
This is Group B in your in the tournament.
And we're getting ready right now. The lineups are being read. And we'll be getting ready for the opening face-off. I've had the advantage. I've seen Ukraine twice on 2 occasions. I've seen Poland play once. Sort of names that we'll be watching for. Artem Polishuk will be at face-off. He's been a warrior at face-off. He takes every single one. Does a great job. He's got a nice winning percentage on that. Also, a nice offensive player that you'll see is going to be Michael Melnyanchenko, left-hander. Anytime he gets his hands free, he's going to look to shoot. So that's one of the guys I've just can give a little insight into what I've seen with Ukraine.
4 goals and 1 assist in 2 games.
Yep, he's done a really nice job. And one of those, a couple of he had some highlight reel goals he's had too, with defenders draped all over him. So the goalies will come down. They'll shake hands. They'll go to their cages. Players greet each other, and they'll get to their spots, getting ready for the opening face-off. We've had pretty much everything with weather today. We had a little bit of rain. We had some really hot sun there for a while. Some clouds have covered right now. Probably, players probably happy about that. But we're ready for this opening face.
Oh, not sure that wasn't a push.
No, and so possession will go to Poland. That's number 22 for Poland.
This is the same scenario we had in my last game, where we had a player on the field with a number that's not on the sheet that was given to us. I'm sure somebody will come down and tell us when they hear us talking about this.
Yes. So Poland is getting the ball around. Everyone's sort of getting a touch here. Ball goes through X, over to the wing. The John Mikolaj Schmeichel had the ball there. Looking to drive here, number 34, and turned over by Ukraine. With the turn, they take the nice ride there by Poland, giving them some trouble with that.
It's Agbayani joined. Oh, he went through his feet. That's going to be a loose ball interference.
Yep. So we have a push there. It'll be Ukraine ball. Bartosz Kanak with the ball, and here is. Oh, excuse me, I mentioned a Poland player, not the Ukrainian player.
Melenchenko has the ball.
Melenchenko this is the strong left-hand dodger right here. As you see, he gets down that alley.
Plays very much like a box player.
He does. I was and my partner is from Canada here, sees a lot of box lacrosse up in his area, and so he would be one to know. And it's a nice turnover, and that'll be. And we have a flag on the play.
I'm not sure he was trying to dislodge the ball there. And we got 2 slashes on here.
So flag on the play. Poland will have a chance to go man up right here.
They'll be up 2.
Okay. So it will be a 6-on-4 situation here for Poland. These are those situations, Bill. You're drawing up a man-up play right here. These are the ones you got to have, right?
You got to have, and I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't burn a timeout. They're both personal fouls that are non-releasable. So if they can score quickly, they can take a draw without any midfielders on the wing.
We have another flag right there.
Illegal change. Too many men.
Too many men. So he stepped out of the box there.
Yeah.
So he stepped out of the box. That kills the play. So now they will go down another man.
Yeah, the only problem is the clock runs, and so do the penalties here.
Yes.
So by the time they settle this, those 2 guys are going to come back out. That's a unique way of killing a penalty.
Exactly. First time I've seen 3 men be in the box in any of these games.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you've seen more than 3 in the box in your life.
Yeah. I've never had one of those multiple ones, though, where they, the time doesn't start on the last one until the first guy's released. I've never had that situation happen.
I have.
Yeah. So the ball's going to be with number 91. That's Matthew Dukevich. Number 4, nice skip pass right there and the finish.
And I was waiting to see if there was a crease violation.
Exactly.
He did a good job of keeping his feet in.
19 with the goal. That's going to be Jan Nikolai Schmiegel on the assist.
Good job on the attack there, keeping his feet out of the crease. Doesn't matter. Once the ball's in the net, he steps in the crease. The play is over. The play's dead on the goal.
So those 2 personals are still in the box.
That's interesting.
And now they're released.
And I believe we had a timeout call by the Ukrainian coach.
So we time out Ukraine. 1-0 Poland on a nice assisted goal.
Got his hands out with the official. I'm not sure the official's going to take much of that.
Would have been interesting to have him take the face-off with no wings out there, which should have been the case, although they did have a guy in the wing right there. But it should be all good at this point. Penalties will be released. We should be at even strength coming out of this timeout.
Should be known that Marty and I are both carded officials as well.
Yes. It's been something, and I know you've done it for quite a while, but it's a lot of fun, and been able to talk to some of these officials here too. Done a nice job. We just had a really exciting game over on Field 3. It was Latvia and England. England seemed to be victorious in it, but it was a close game through 3 quarters. It was a 4-3 game. And officials were right on top of everything because it was a highly contested game. Some great defense, great goaltending. So it was really, a game that sort of foreshadows things to come. I think as teams sort of dwindle down, we get to the knockout round.
That pretty well solidifies that #1 spot in that pool. I believe that's Pool E. It's going to keep England on the top, which gives them a bye through to the quarterfinal, which is a big advantage. They don't have to play that play-in game.
Absolutely. Nice work right there. We have face-off won by number 44.
Ball is loose.
For Poland. That's Gregory Marjek.
Defense is pushing out pretty high.
Schmiegel with the ball. Gets it up top. Jatuski. There's a flag on the play. He's out of the box, so that'll kill the play. They have too many poles. Is that what it is? No?
No, I don't think they did. We see a signal?
Actually, they did. I think they had 5 poles and 1 shorty. I think that's what it was. Yeah, so that was illegal.
Legal procedure, 30-second minor foul.
So the ball's up top with Poland. That's Blažej Prushik. And they get it through the top. So a lot of man-up time here for Poland to start the game. Nice look down to the pipe. That'll count as a shot. It's hustled to the end line there. Ball stays in. And it's going to be blue. Oh,
no,
check. He pointed blue, but said white. So that was an interesting one. So the ball will stay with Poland. And the penalty is released. We're all even. So with just under 10 minutes to go in the opening quarter, Poland up 1-0.
He's gonna choose the short stick D to try and dodge.
Looking for an early slide right there. And that's a nice ground ball. That will be Sebastian Jatuski.
Don't see a lot of shot attempts here from the outside.
And a nice twister goal right there. That'll be number 91, Matthew Dukevich.
Dishkevich is actually leading the team in scoring with 6 goals and 2 assists. Lucas Hukal is right behind him with 6 goals and 1 assist, so we can expect some action out of those two.
Yeah, Dishkevich with that nice take, strong left-handed dodge. Then he had that nice sort of twister shot, beat the goalie high. That was a really nice take by Dishkevich.
Those twister shots are sort of a new thing that's come in the last 10 years.
And Ukraine will have it. And they'll get the ball through X, they'll settle it. Milyanchenko with the ball, number 27.
And give their defense a little bit of a break here.
We have some great cheering, some good fans for both teams. A lot of cheering going on here. It's a nice running into a triple team and steps in the crease. So it's going to be a crease violation. It'll be Poland ball. Poland will look to clear. And a successful clear. Maciej Wojcik moved that ball. Ball's going to go through X.
Defense is sitting back inside the, well, he's coming out now.
Nice left-handed take right there. Trying to find, and we
might have had a play on there.
Yep. Similar there. So Poland's got a nice catch right there by Blażej Prúžik. Nice save, Ukraine. Ground ball in front, bodies are flying. Tried the behind the back one-hander. Nice effort right there. Goaltender tried to chase to that end line, but Poland will retain possession. And as I've mentioned in most games, on a shot, the player closest to the point of exit, when and where it goes out of bounds, will get possession of that ball. We had a loose ball hold right there. It's going to stay with Poland. So a lot of possession time here for Poland in the opening quarter. Blażej Prúžik with the ball. Split dodge. Ball's at X. Draws a switch. Sobel passes the ball over to 45. That's Huzal. We've had to keep it in. Shot, it'll stay with Poland. So Poland is content to possess the ball. They're up 2-0. A lot of defense being played by Ukraine right here. And that sun is come out again. The clouds have sort of moved. You can see sunlight over the field.
There's a first for everything.
Right, we haven't had too much of that this week. Which is interesting, Bill, because I was here last year for the under-20 European Championships. And we had weather, it was beautiful every day. It was 30 plus degrees Celsius, sunny, hot. And we're in a keep it in situation here still with Poland. That means that if the ball were to go over that restraining line, that line that you see on the field, they'd lose possession. But that'll be a goal on a nice take right there.
That's Lucas Hukal.
Kind of individual effort, no slide, kind of came through untouched. Left-handed goal, bounce shot. Hukal, nice job.
It's interesting. This is another one of those games I'm at where I'm looking at guys trying to get into the net, like in close to the net to shoot. Yet we had the Germany game on over here in Czechia, and it was all outside shooting.
We have a new face-off look right here. Sean Brennan will be out there at face-off for Poland, going against Artem Polishuk. And Ukraine comes away with it. Number 95, that's Humnik. To Melyanchenko. It's a nice catch right there on a tough pass. It's number 21, Maxim Drobashuk.
Giving their defense a much-needed rest here.
Klemenko to Melyanchenko. He's going to look for that strong left hand. Good defense there. Nice defense. Strong, stout defense. We have a hold on number 48. Defensively, that's Matthew Till. Defensively, those are two good-sized, strong men out there going at it, and they had a loose ball hold. So it'll be retained. Closest to the ball will be Poland. Goaltender, Zabrowski. Poland looked to clear. Kind of an off ride right there by Ukraine. They clear that ball with ease. Poland will get the ball on the offensive end of the field, and they'll settle it up and be ready to look to attack the goal. That's number 1 with the ball. That's Wojcik.
So this is Poland's last game in the pool.
Deflected out front. Ball will stay with Poland. Oh, check that. He pointed the wrong way again, but it'll go blue, he says. So it's going to go with Ukraine. So Ukraine is in the blue and yellow. Poland, the home team, in the white with red lettering. Under 2 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. It's a good ride here by Poland. One-handed check, nice job. And the ball is cleared. That's number 58 with the ball. Agbayani, Reichen.
And he just flipped it out of bounds.
It'll be Poland ball. Oh, he got the timeout before it. He got the timeout before.
Oh,
so
nice.
it'll be timeout for Ukraine.
So Poland being 1 and 2 really needs this game, and they actually need to. The most you can get as a goal differential is 12 goals. The reason for that is there's a third-place team in 2 third-place teams that will advance to that top 12. The top 2 in each pool will advance automatically. It does not look like they can catch Czechia. Czechia has a game left against Ukraine, and Poland is finished in the group stage in this one. Again, Czechia beat Poland in the first night. So now Poland has to hope for, I hate to say running up the score, but they need a large goal differential, and they need to have a few favors.
Mm-hmm. It's all about advancing, as we mentioned before. This is a qualifying tournament for the World Championships. They will be held in Japan in 2027.
Teams that finish 1st through 7 get an automatic bid into Japan. And in a new twist, there's going to be a Division II World Championship held the same year. We don't know where it's going to be. It could possibly be right here. The next 14 teams, that's 8 through 21, will advance into that World Championship competition Men's World Championship competition in 2027.
Well, I have to say that, this facility's been wonderful all the week we've been here so far, and we have another week to go, roughly. It's been a really great job here. Wrocław is a beautiful city. The facilities have been great. Can't say enough positive things. And I actually, like I mentioned, I was able to be here last summer for the under-20s as well, so it was a good opportunity and a nice showing by this community. No call there. I think it was a stick. It's almost like his own stick.
I think it was his own stick caught him in the face.
Yeah, I think it was a good check on his stick, and then it pushed his stick into his face. Poland looking to clear right here. That was
Schmiegel, no.
And Wojcik. You get the ball through the backside. So, with short time here, it's a nice look right there.
Under 10. Oh,
and a nice finish
twister
right there. Another assisted play, number 8 to 45. So number 45 on the goal. That's going to be Lucas Huzel. And nice assist right there.
He's a product of the Oakville Rock. I'm wondering if that's Oakville, Ontario. But attends Lafayette College.
Well, Lafayette, they had an excellent run this year. In Philadelphia, they had a really great run, one of their better seasons this year.
I assume that's Div 3?
That's Division 1. No, they're
That's
Division 1. They're
Division I.
Patriot League, which is a very good league.
Ah,
High
yes.
academic schools. They had a really good year this year. And another face-off win by Ukraine.
That's going to pretty well kill the clock.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one quarter, we have Poland in the lead with 4 and Ukraine 0.
We'll take a break. And
We'll
be
take a
back
quick
in,
break.
2 minutes.
And we're back getting ready for the second quarter of play right here. Poland up 4-0 after 1. Ready for the face-off. Artem Polishuk. He does the knee down version. Poland will as well.
They're allowed to do the motorcycle grip here.
Yes, and carry it in the back. And
Yep. It seems the rules have constantly changed on the draws in the United States,
Yes.
for sure, based on who develops what and sees it as an advantage, and then they have to make a rule.
I
for
know, and it's almost like, and you have these young men who work their lives and have a skill set, and then it's determined to be too dominant. They want to switch it up. So Poland with the ball up top, number 91, Matthew Tskevich. They look to sub off their face-off specialist. That was Gregory Marziek. Tskevich goes to his right hand. Through the back. Nice ball movement here by Poland. A lot of room right there and a big rip. Nice goal right there. Zatuski with the rip right there. That was a really, I mean, they just kept giving him space. It was crow hop, rip. That was a really nice rip.
No kidding. He's at Marist University.
Yeah, that's another Division I player right there. But Zatuski on the rip. That was really nice ball movement by Poland right there, though.
Absolutely.
It was started with a nice drive, and then they sort of just, pass, and then a nice rip. So looking to go another face-off. That's 5-0 Poland. Brennan out to take the face-off for Poland. He'll go against Polishuk. And a nice win by Brennan there. And he looks to run a fast break right here. Might call his own number. Misses the net. Poland has the backup. They'll retain possession.
Take the shot, and nobody slid, so what are you going to do?
He won that one cleanly. Oh, wide open out front. And a nice find right there, number 23 on the goal. Sean Brennan, face-off specialist, comes in, shows he's got some offensive skill as well.
Yeah, member of the Naval Academy. Poland starting to walk away with this.
Yeah, that was a nice clean face-off win, and then he stayed on. No one found him, because I think what happened was that they may have been substituting. No one found him on the crease, wide open, nice look.
Going to win those clean. I'm surprised that the 95 here isn't down the line more.
Another nice win by Brennan right there. It's like a chess match when you have those face-offs. You have moves and counter moves, and those guys are always working hard. Such an important component to the game.
Is it going to be important when sixes come in?
Not at all, because there'll be two, right? Two face-offs, one to start and one. So yeah, for thinking about future Olympics, LA in 28, sixes is the new sort of format that they have, where there's no long poles. There's only face-offs to start, the halves or quarters, or I'm not sure what the time. I think it might be halves. Maybe halves. I'm not positive. But we have a drive right here. Nice find on the crease to a wide open. So we have 19-8 right there. So
that's Jan Radzik.
Jan Radzik.
He's a local player here with Wrocław Panthers.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah.
Probably has lots of family here watching, family and friends.
Yeah, it was a really nice find on that crease with the assist.
Of course, there are 3 disciplines in lacrosse now, including in men's and women's. You have box, you have field, which we're watching right now, and then we have the introduction of sixes in 2018.
So, Ukraine will have it. Face-off man loses the ball, Polishuk. And that's Million. Oh, Melyanchenko loses the ball. Poland comes up with it. It's number 45 do we have over there? I believe. That's Uzal.
That's going to come right into the bench here.
And the ball's going to go out of bounds. It will be Ukraine ball. Ukraine ball. Number 19 will start with the ball. Timkiv. Down to number 21. Drobachuk. Timkiv skips it over. It's number 99. That's Lesko. To Melyanchenko. To a nice rip right there. Melyanchenko finds number 19, Timkiv, on a beautiful sort of pass to a rip. So Ukraine is on the board. Good placement on that, though.
Absolutely, right inside the post.
Really nice.
Could hear the ting from here.
No hesitation either, too. It was that skip pass to he was ready to he was in a athletic position to catch that ball and rip it. That was a really nice take. So Ukraine has broken the seal. They're on the board. And we're ready for the face-off. Brennan for Poland wins another face-off. That's about 3 in a row that he's won.
Winning those clean.
Yeah, really nice. And it's interesting because he does the more modern, face-off. He's a kid who's either in college or going to college at the Naval Academy, and we have, the power sort of style, the motorcycle grip, the 2 knees down. And I'll tell you, it's been effective for Polachuk throughout this tournament. I've had the chance to watch them a few times, and he's been strong on the face-off. So Poland has the ball. Dishkevich slides it over. He'll get the ball back. Turned away. Ball's on the ground, but Poland retains possession. Dishkevich with it. Looking to drive. Fakes the pass. Fakes left hand. Nice save. And Ukraine comes away with it. Goaltender, number 13, Jay Blasco. Ball's number 19, Timkiv. He tried a pass down low. Wasn't the result he wanted, but similar thing happens to Poland, and it'll be a turnover to Poland.
That's the second time in the last few minutes that they've done one of those.
Little looper of a pass goes out of bounds, so Ukraine will look to clear. And they do. Timkiv.
They get a freebie there.
With the ball. Number 11, Lukianchuk. Timkiv.
Poland seems to almost be sitting back in a zone. And they're just going to pop out when they need to.
Nice find right there.
Oh,
and that
nice
will
pass out from X.
Melnychenko, and a great finish on a nice pass. Melnychenko adding to his goal totals. He's one of their, is their leading point getter. He had an assist on the first goal. He had a goal himself right there.
He's got 5 goals in the tournament so far.
It was a nice feed from X.
We have a timeout call with 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Feels like Ukraine's getting some energy back right here. They've scored 2 goals in this quarter.
Yep.
What do we have? 7-2 for a score right now. So a 5-goal differential. And I would say that or what would you think that the Polish coaches are saying right now in this huddle?
It's interesting. I'm not so sure they're doing actually anything wrong.
Yeah, no.
This isn't, they're doing the things. They had 2 bad giveaways there. I mean, the ball went back on a toss out of bounds there. I think it did the same thing on the first goal, actually. They got the possession because of the ball going out of bounds. A little more focus on basic things, and you're probably fine. Talked a little earlier about this being a qualification for the World Championships in 2027. It is the first of 4 different regions will have tournaments. This is the only one that's been scheduled so far. The African nations will have their own Asia Pacific and Pan American men's. Those championships are set for next year, 2026.
So Poland's sort of changing it up right now at face-off. Marjek will go against Polachuk. And he wins it forward to himself, scoops the ground ball. He'll get it to an attackman. Probably look to sub here.
Yeah, they're going to slow it down for a change here.
Now they're subbing off. I thought the face-off guy was trying to get an offensive run there,
Yeah.
you know, which I think I'd like to do if I were a face-off guy from time to time.
Yeah, the coaches usually have a different idea.
He probably thought that, you know, he figured Brennan had a goal. He wanted to get one. So Poland has the ball, going from left to right across your screen. Sort of get the ball through X. We refer to the place behind the net as X. They'll sort of, we might have a little fake flip here, but they swap sides, a little exchange. Coming for that strong left hand, right around the net. Finds number 8 on the crease, and it's another nice save by Ukraine. Jay Blasco. And Ukraine will look to clear. 5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Trying to do the ladder up the non-bench side of the field, far side, I guess you call it.
Tough pass right there. Ball's loose. Poland on the ground ball. That's number 11. Wojcik. Nice grab right there.
That was close to being another turnover
Yeah,
there.
Blage Prujek with the ball. Top center. Shading to his right now. He'll get the ball through to number 4. And this is going to be Zatuski. And another ball might be staying in right there. I thought that ball was going to get some legs and get out of bounds, be a turnover, but it wasn't. So Poland gets it. Ukraine had picked up the ground ball, and it was a nice check by Poland. So they'll possess the ball right now. Christian Jurulewski moved the ball over to number 18, Blage Prujek. Prujek covered by a long stick. And good ball movement here by Poland. Nice find on the backside.
Oh, great save.
It really was excellent.
Not only does he make the save, he does the chase out of bounds to make sure he's closest to the ball where and when it went out.
Yeah, Jay Blasco has done a really nice job in this tournament so far. He's seen a lot of shots. You know, they've been on the losing end of a couple of games, but, you know, not for the sake of, you know, the lack of effort on his part. He's done a really nice job. He makes the saves he's supposed to, and right there, you know, frankly, you know, that was a great scoring opportunity by Poland, and he stood up for it. Poland, there's a turnover. They have the ball. They'll look to clear.
They're going to slow it down here.
So they settle it down right now. You can see balls with Huzal, and he gets it down to number 8. That's Rizdak.
Defense isn't pushing out very hard.
Nope. It's a nice find right there.
Good job by the pole.
Really nice defense. That was Chien on the who played a nice job right there. Panin defending here, and he's been a really good short stick defensive midfielder for Ukraine. He's sort of been, we mentioned the other day in a game that I had, we were saying that he was sort of the, you know, he was kind of the human clear at times, take it up himself. He plays a lot of defense.
That 17 we're talking about?
Yeah, versatile player. Strong, good sized guy. That's a little fake right there, nice work. Again, another save, and another great hustle.
Poland managed to maintain on that.
You can hear the coaching staff yelling, "Move the ball."
Well, we are inside a minute.
Ball's at X with Poland.
Ooh.
Nice catch right there. Zhytutski with the shot. Poland retains possession.
We are at about 30 seconds.
Missed the net right there. Poland
Now
again
it is,
will have.
it is inside 30 seconds and a quarter, so the clock did stop. We're at 28 seconds.
Another save. Blasco. Poland's a lot of chances right here in this last 30 seconds or so.
Can't find their way past the keeper.
That's got to give some confidence to Ukraine. If they can get a defensive stand here, they'll be maybe a little bit more confident going into the half. Skip pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Ukraine has survived the onslaught right there by Poland. A lot of looks by Poland. Jay Blasco was equal to them. Short time right here. And the ball goes out of bounds. It will be Poland ball.
Can't be much time left.
No. The clock shows 6 seconds. I'm not sure if that's official or not.
There you go.
And there's the end of the half. So at the end of one half, we have Poland in the lead, 7-2. We're going to step away for about 10 minutes. So please support our sponsors. Again, you're listening and watching
Lacrosse TV.
Lacrosse TV.
Commercial break! We've been really busy over the past 2 years developing our very own women's lacrosse stick.
We are really, really proud of it. So stop by the shop. We would love to tell you more about it.
Good Stick Co. Come get a stick.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.
Getting ready to start the second half. Under a minute to go here until we have that opportunity. Opening face-off. And Bill, we were just talking there, you know, sort of leading up to this. You know, not a lot of flow in that first half.
No, it was. I don't want to say they were feeling each other out because they weren't really even doing that.
Maybe 30 minutes of feeling out too, right?
Yeah. Another clean draw. Oh,
Couldn't pick it up.
couldn't pick it
They're going
up.
to get to play. Nice ground ball right here for Poland. He's chopping a tree right there. Nice clear for Poland. Good ground ball. First time ground ball by Timorik. And once again, turnover.
Coach isn't going to be happy about the turnovers in
No.
this one, that's for sure. They're going to have to clean that up in the next round.
And the ball will go to Ukraine, looking to clear. They're going to get it to Panin. Oh, sorry, that's Lukianchuk. And Poland comes away with it. Running the break right here. Drop pass. Ball's loose. Who's going to come up with it? 3 white jerseys there. Nice ground ball. Poland comes up with it. That's Schmiegel. And he moves it over to Rijek. Back to Schmiegel.
Sorry.
So Poland with the ball, settling it up, getting it, trying to assess how they're going to attack this. They're going to go with number 91.
There's not a lot of movement off ball here.
No. Dishkevich, though, seems like he is the person who often, you know, gets sort of the offense going. We have a flag on the play. So let's keep the ball in this offensive end. Around the world attempt right there, and it does not go in. So
I'm going to assume this is a technical.
interference.
Yeah, we have a 30-second minor foul interference. Got to let the guy go through the stack.
So you refer to them as minor fouls when you go, yeah.
The new protocol is minor
Is it?
fouls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that's on the international? That's what we
Yep.
refer. Okay. And it's I only usually generally say technical and personal, but I like that minor foul.
We always use minor, and
Yeah.
then you can do major, which is the personal fouls. Most of us, and because we still give the signal for technical.
Mm-hmm. So Poland man up. They've had several attempts at this today. They get it through the top. Some nice motion here. Finding the open man of the crease. Nice look right there. And an excellent finish. That's going to be Jan Mikolash Schmiegel.
That actually wasn't bad man down on Ukraine's part. They were jumping out at the ball and not getting caught necessarily out of position. The person covering the guy jumping back through the middle was just a step off, but that's going to happen.
And Schmiegel made a very athletic play to make that catch.
It was not an easy catch.
It wasn't where he sort of expected it to come. He made a great catch, and then to finish and have the body control, that was a really nice goal for Poland. So that'll bring it to 8-2. So they're going to go with the change up at face-off here. They're throwing two guys at Polishuk from Ukraine, number 44. He's done a good battle too.
Oh,
Ukraine
looks
comes
like
up
a
with
great
it.
decision.
And a nice save right there for Poland. And they start the transition right away. They get it upfield. Marjek. Nice look right there. Oh, and goal scored, number 19.
What a great little give and go.
That's going to be Jan Mikolash Schmiegel. Nice finish right there. Starts with the goalie, though. Excellent save with the goalie. He got it up to the face-off man, Marjek.
Yeah, he sent a little thank you back to the goaltender.
And that was a nice extra look right there, too. A lot of guys might have shot that ball on the goalie's right side on the pipe right there, taking one step and maybe taking that shot with that nice extra look, unselfish play. Really nice goal for Poland.
Oh, they seem to be solving them.
They'll like, and nice ground ball here for Poland. It's number 95, Bartosz Ganarek. So Jan Schmiegel moves the ball up top. Ball's with number 18, that's Blažej Průžek. To 81, Sobel. Rizdek. It's good defense right there. Broken stick, nice job. Dropped it right away.
And backed away so he didn't get caught playing without it.
A heady play right there. And if you see, as you see him running off right there, and a nice call by the official there too. There was an unsettled situation. It was sort of settled. There was nothing in it. Wasn't an attacking zone or anything, and they just wanted to get that broken stick off the field. When a player, if a player were to, is to break his stick during play, you can't play without a stick. That's a minor foul. So to be, it's playing without your cross or without your proper equipment. So he drops that right away. He sort of got himself out of the play, and then the officials wanted to remove the stick because it is a dangerous broken piece of metal. Pipe right there on a nice take. Ground ball. It was a great take by Jatuski. 17 coming down. That's Panin. I told you Panin was a short stick teammate the other day. Now he's playing in long stick. I didn't even notice that. It's a nice take by him. So Poland's looking to have some transition right here. Ukraine's getting back in to help defensively.
If he could have potted that one, that would have changed a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, that would have been a big one right there.
Bench
run,
always
though.
gets up. Yeah.
Nice run, and like I said, I was quiet with him today because he does usually have a few good runs a game, and that was a nice take. Poland's goalie's been equal to it though. He's had a nice game today. Jabrowski. Get the ball through X.
Again, there's not a lot of movement off ball.
No. Little exchange sometimes when the ball's away, not seeing it.
And the ball carrier, they want the ball carrier to make somebody move.
Shkevich moves the ball. Schmiegel. Here. Ball is loose. We have a flag on the play.
Hold on, the ball was on the ground.
Yes. So we're going to have a 30-second foul here, a hold on number 35 in blue. Yakimchuk. So Poland starts with the ball. Goalie's top right. Dishkevich. And he gets it back, playing a little.
That left crease is going to be open here, I think.
Late substitution here by Ukraine. The referees, once the offense is ready, they're ready to blow that ball in. Ukraine was subbing late. And a nice corner picked right there by Dishkevich. Just given a lot of space and with time and room and with that nice sidearm rip, he goes low to high, paints the corner right there.
Yeah, we had the best view of the house here on that one.
But that's one of those situations where, you have someone who's a lethal shooter like that, you can't give him that much space.
And stay in front of his stick, so he can't do that.
Yeah, get a good approach angle on that stick. As a shooter, I used to love that when someone would play me flat and I just, follow through, maybe, hit them or shoot around them. You got to sort of have that approach from the stick side, get your body in the way there. So as I sort of thought, Brennan had the face off, but ball is loose.
Oh,
flag
that's going to draw
down.
a flag
Yes,
for sure.
That's a big one right there. That was Bouquet. And the ball goes out of the box. That will kill the play, and they will enforce the penalty. It's going to be a slash on Drachuk. And we're going to have a timeout on the play.
Timeout for Team Ukraine. Just now this ball.
So Ukraine calls timeout. They're down 10-2.
Interesting timeout call.
Helps them with the penalty. You know, now they can set up their man up. It sort of halts the penalty time.
Well, it helps Poland set up their man
Yes, I know.
up.
Yeah. and it you know, that if their player had sat down, it would have had that clock, you know, already would get moving on that. But
Interesting, the coach on Ukraine giving the referees grief about I don't know what. Can't be on that call.
no. Oh, that both of us being officials, that was a slash 100 times out of 100.
We could
The
use
call.
use that as the model in the clinic.
So Poland looks like they're ready to go. They have their man up set. They had a really nice man up last time. They had that cut through the middle. Nice finish. So, and the ball will start where the official's hat is. You can see the official with no hat. They international play. They put their hat over the ball. Guess you'll never forget where the ball is starting from.
The peak of the hat, it points in the direction
Yes.
the ball is going.
See that? Is that something you've adopted, or have you ever had to do that when you're officiating? Do you do that?
As soon as there's a timeout,
Yeah.
yeah, you put the
Oh,
ball
you
on
do?
the ground and you have to put your hat on top of it, pointing in the direction that the
See,
ball
we
is
don't-
going.
We don't in the United States. I officiate, you know, either by NCAA rules or federation rules. That's not something that we do. It was new to me when I saw it here. So Poland on the man up. Ball's top center. Finds. They're working it around. Running a little wheel. Nice look right there. Nice save. Flag on the play.
Another flag. Got a slash call again. Ukraine looks like they might be trying to catch up in the penalty minutes to Slovakia, which would take a lot.
Really? I haven't had a chance to have them. They have quite a few.
They had pretty well doubled the next closest team.
Well, I know Ireland had about, I think that Wales might have gone man up 8 to 10 times yesterday. A lot of them were the push variety. I think it was a slippery
Yeah, the
field. and they were-
technicals you don't look at a lot. It's the personals.
So now it's going to, we were 6-on-4, now it'll be 6-on-5 as one man is released from the penalty box. They're going to run, they're looking to run this wheel again on the backside. And throw it away. It's going to be Ukraine ball. They look to clear. Hopefully they're going to try to kill out the rest of this penalty.
Bit of a common theme there.
Yeah, if I were Ukraine, I would take my time getting to this ball because there wasn't an available ball right where it went out of bounds, so he's going to grab one off the end line because that time is running. So Ukraine will look to clear. They're man down right here. And that's,
I think that was just a panic dump down to the
and
corner.
Panine now has the short stick again, so might. Ukraine will have the ball.
Down to about 3.5 minutes in the third quarter.
I think we had a ball on the field. The official took his time and wanted to make sure no one got injured stepping on a.
I don't think the
Loose ball.
play was blown in yet.
Nope. So need a whistle to start play and end play. Flag on the play.
Oh, hold on. Nobody is aware of what's going on here.
I think he pulled that flag. He just sort of waved it off right there. So there was no flag on the play.
Oh, I think they started again and they called them for procedure.
Oh.
They started again without hearing the whistle.
And so that would be not a flag down situation. It would be a technical which turns the ball over.
Yeah,
Right?
you're not going to drop your flag
Yeah.
for that.
No. Sometimes I run into that with counting offsides. There's been times where you throw a flag when it should have just been a lost change of possession, and it's pretty embarrassing when that happens.
We all do that.
I find that's one of the hardest things, just counting, especially in a two-man game, because a lot of, like when we do high school games, I live in Massachusetts.
I do two-man as well.
Yeah, it's two-man, so it's three-man, there's no excuse. You have to count that. But two-man, it can be difficult. So number 18 carries through for Poland. That's Prusek. Gets through the top, 33, over to Tishkevich. He splits from right to left, comes back to the right. Nice try to find number 18, Prusek on the crease. Nothing going there. We did have a goalie change for Ukraine in this quarter, so it's been Holovachuk. I apologize for any pronunciation errors, and I'm sure there's lots of them. I'm sure that the live stream probably is, all over me for it, but
You figure that's all they're going to be over you about?
Yeah, hopefully. We have some. This could be potential for an over and back right here.
He can reach over and keep it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he stepped
offside.
over.
He's offside, so it'll be white ball.
You can stop the ball before it reaches center by reaching over, but as soon as it crosses that line, it's back over.
And in that situation too, when they're on the line there, the line is sort of the boundary here. So if somebody's toes touch that line, they'd be considered offside. In that case, he went over with his whole body. But goal lines sort of are the line itself is sort of is the barrier out of bounds or offside.
Or the crease.
Yep. Weird one though is the whole ball has to cross the goal in order to have a goal. So that goal line, you have to have the ball has to go over it. It's a nice backhanded look too. That's a pretty goal.
There were two. That might be the play of the game there.
That was
He had two pretty passes, or pass and a shot.
Vucic with the finish. We had a twister pass to a sort of a twistery finish too. Top corner, really nice. That was pretty lacrosse right there for Poland.
Think that'll make up for the balls tossed out of bounds?
Yeah, when I'm coaching, no. I coach for over 20 years, but you know what? There's a lot of that mentality they have these days, and I like it a lot with a lot of the younger coaches that I see and come across. Is that next play mentality? Don't dwell on it. Don't think about it. It doesn't do you any good to fret over something that already happened. So someone's going to pick that ball up, or we're going to get a delay here, but he will pick it up. So Ukraine has it. We had a procedure on the face-off.
We are inside 30 seconds in the third quarter, so there is a bit of urgency here.
Melinchenko wants that ball.
Defense does a good job playing him way out.
Nice grab right there. Hits a pipe. Ball's going out of bounds. Staying in. Nope, it did go out, so it'll stay with Ukraine. Melinchenko's got his stick waving. He wants that ball. He's saying, give me the ball. He's in the middle.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, because he's their goal scorer too. So after three quarters of play, we have Poland 11, Ukraine 2. We'll step away for a few moments here. 2 minutes, we'll be back to call the finale of the game.
for Poland.
The other one, Brennan's been having a good. He's been doing well. And a nice goal. He had a couple. I think he's won nearly every faceoff he's taken. And we're coming back here, ready for the fourth quarter of play. We'll have a face-off. Marziek will face for Poland. Polachuk for Ukraine. And a good battle. And Poland comes away with it. And right down Broad Street. Nice goal right there. Number 44, Gregory Marziek. He won that face-off, scooped it left-handed, then scored right-handed over the goalie's shoulder. That's a nice take. And he'll earn himself another face-off with that one. 12-2.
Hey, he's not the regular face-off.
They've been switching up. They've been doing a two-man rotation. Brennan had a few, and then they were trading off sort of one for one. But I think that after getting that goal, they're going to see what he can do again. It's, both these face-off guys have been strong today because Polachuk, he's done a nice job in the two games I'd called prior to this. So Poland seems to be figuring it out.
They tied him up there.
And
95 did a great job coming through.
Ukraine comes away with it. Number 95, that's going to be Humniak. He's got a nice cut, too. He was looking for that. He wanted that ball back. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Poland ball. So Poland will look to clear here. They have a comfortable lead of 10 goals. We're in the final quarter of play. Turned out to be a nice day. The sun's out. And we were just informed during the sort of break that Zabrowski, the goalie, is making his first start today, and he's done a nice job today. He's only let up 2 goals. White is offside, so Ukraine will have the ball.
Another mental error.
And they'll look to clear. We've had a goalie change for Ukraine as well.
The referee's time.
Yep, they called their time. They're gonna get together, huddle up on this one.
You're not gonna go back on the offside call. Apparently they are gonna go back on the offside call.
Yep, so they sort of miscounted apparently. They're gonna go back. They're gonna give the ball to Poland. Poland will start with number 1.
I don't know what the rule is. You get
Wojcik.
But we're always told to count forward.
Always, yes. And I think it's one of those things where, getting it right's so it is kind of like if they realize that there was an error, they got it right, and that's what you want.
Yeah.
Everyone makes mistakes occasionally. Nice ball movement here by Poland. And we do have a couple of off-ball exchanges, too. You were suggesting earlier there wasn't a lot of that. Given a lot of space right here.
That's just a log jam in the middle there, though.
That's number 18, Pruzek. And they zip the ball through X. It's going to be up top. Javelewski. Throwback. Pruzek. The wrap check gets nothing. That's Panin. Nice save right here.
Got a lot on that shot.
So Ukraine will look to clear. So the new goalie for Ukraine is going to be Denis Demchenko. Tough ride here by Poland. Nice job. Triple teamed. He gets put down with a big hit. We have a push right there. It's going to be Poland ball after a loose ball push.
Bit of a shoulder to shoulder there.
Yeah, it was a big hit though. I mean, but it was, like you say, clean hit, but big. So Poland is getting their offensive players on right here. The ball's with number 8. Rydzak to number 1. Wojcik.
Skip pass across the top.
Yep. Number 81 with the ball. That's Sobel. He strong dodge to the left hand, to the rip, blocked, gets the ball back. That's a nice take right there. Sobel would not be turned back. He had a nice strong left-handed dodge, got to the middle of the field, got blocked, got it again, and finished.
The key there was he actually picked up his own ball off on the block.
Sort of a bang-bang play. It ended up going to stick very, very quickly. And you mentioned earlier that, you know, the 12-point differential was what Poland was hoping for.
They're sitting at 11 right
at 11 now. And that's one of those things where you could win by 20, but you only get a 12-point differential. That's the most you can have. But and again, it's, you know, some people might say, you know, are you trying to score too much or whatever? But it can have a bearing
on your position.
As there's tie breaks and different things, you know, you want to have a differential in your goals allowed versus the ones you've scored. You want to have a big difference between those, and that can be more helpful. So Poland's on offense right now. Number 1, Wojcik with it. Finds a cutter right there. Number 91, that's going to be Dishkevich. So a BTB, Dishkevich.
Over the shoulder into the top corner.
Real nice. And that's the creativity that you love to see, and I love to see it on the international level here. You know, that's stuff that you see in box all the time. You see those, you know, behind the back passes. You know, you being Canadian, you know, we always think of that Canadian influence, that sort of flash and flare with the.
Never mind that. The dunk from behind the net.
Yeah, those are great. Yeah. Used to be able to do it, you know, the air gate back in the day.
I think they've gone back on some of that ruling.
You can, there's the crease dive is allowed now, you know, as long as the ball goes in before you land in, but you can't land in the inner circle. We have two sort of, it's like an ice cream cone inside of the crease.
Oh.
So,
did not know that.
Yep. Poland comes away with it.
And throws it away.
Brennan throws it away. So Ukraine will look to clear. 14-2. Poland with a comfortable lead.
I'm wondering if the coach is going to start to do some time management.
This seems like they're giving it to the fastest at most, you know, 58's a quick runner there. And then nice clear right there by Ukraine. Number 95 with the ball. That's Hunyk. Gets it over to Melenchenko. He's going to, I'll tell you, the one thing you'll notice with him, and he hasn't seen it too much today, he loves that left hand. He'll show the right a little, but he comes back left, and he's got some nice rips out there. Big attempt right there.
A little too far out on the bounce.
Yeah, Hunyk. But they retain possession, so it's a possession shot. No harm, no foul. Sometimes those go for you. And we have a fast break here by Poland. Nice find on the backside.
Pretty sure that was a crease violation.
He's pointing for blue. 100% I thought that was a shot, but I thought he tried to quick stick it in, but they'll give it to Ukraine. And a turnover on the ride. That's number 1, Wojcik with the ball.
Ukraine's going to push out a little bit if they want to reduce that differential.
So Poland looking to start their offense. They have the ball up high. Sobel. Sobel with the ball. Finds Wojcik. That's the face-off guy. Marjek.
He passes out. They're probably going to start thinking about telling him to keep it in.
And Ukraine is definitely swinging the sticks a little bit defensively.
A little frustration.
Yeah, just be careful with that right there. As far as a rusty gate him a little bit there. Nice save.
I'm not sure he's in his crease there. Oh, he was.
Yeah, he kept the toe in. Nice save right there, Demchenko. So both goalies, you know, have done a nice job. Jay Blasco made some nice saves in the first you know, half of the game. Timchenko looking good now. There's my Panine with the
There we go.
clear. Nice clear right here. They're off and running. Ukraine working that fast break a little bit there. Nice ground ball attempt. Who's going to come away with it? Poland does. So, in a big ride right here. Defender falls down. Ball still stays in play. He's getting a lot of harassment there, but Poland comes free. Number 42, 43, I should say. Troch. To Wojcik. And they'll slow things down. Settling up. Number 33.
Zhiblewski.
Yes, Zhiblewski. That's the one that I had to write out phonetically for myself because I was having difficulty with that one. Thanks. Pushing out right here, Ukraine.
That flag is stuck in the ref's pocket there, I think.
Comes out. Not a great approach right there. Feet were moving very fast. Wojcik off the one. Oh, nice look. Nice idea right there. He trying to find Zhiblewski. And Ukraine will look to clear. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. Number 58. Abganyani, Riken joint.
Loose ball battle
Joint.
here.
Heavy, heavy lumber being thrown here. And Poland comes away with it. Zhiblewski, been saying that name quite a bit right now. He's been getting a lot of play, getting some ground balls, some nice looks.
The way Ukraine's swinging the lumber right now, if I'm the Polish coach, I'm going to say, just stay away from him. You don't want anyone getting injured in a game that's essentially already over.
So under 4 minutes. Number 23, that's Brennan, the face-off man. And we had a shot by number 81 right there. That's Sobel.
Not a bad decision. The clock is running until 2 minutes when we go into stop time.
Poland content to move that ball around. They have the 12-goal differential that they need. 81 here with it, Sobel. And he's going to get to that left hand. Slings it up top. Another nice one more look right there.
I think he was shooting before he caught the ball.
And that was Brennan. Ooh, that's a nobody home there. It's going to stay in bounds, though. So Brennan has the ball right here. Face dodge to a, he had a nice split right there, but a face-off man, I was going to say, shows some nice offensive skill right there. Letting him get a run out there.
He's getting ready for sixes.
Yep. Well, he's definitely, you can tell, the one going to the Naval Academy is a pretty big deal in Annapolis, Maryland. Nice ball movement here by Poland. Really nice ball, nice save right there, equal to it. Timchenko. Poland is zipping that ball around, which is nice to see. Ball's at X with Wojcik. And he finds number 33 out front.
There's that defensive stick by
Zhiblewski.
Pannon again.
Yeah, he's always sort of there, and he's got the ball right now. And he sometimes will just do like I've seen him just run it, just do like a punt return clear sometimes too.
Yep.
And I've seen him barrel down too and sort of lower that shoulder. He's a strong guy. Turn back right there is number 58, McGoint. Coming up on 1 minute left to go in the game, a little more than that. Ukraine trying to retain the ball. Ball's loose. And Poland will come away with it. It's a nice ground ball there by Trotch.
They're still going to get this ball.
Yep. We have a flag. So we have blue, Ukraine number 19, Timkiv, will go for 1 minute unsportsmanlike conduct. Sort of behind the play, the ball was on the ground, so the official blew it dead correctly. And your coach again, as you see, giving a little bit of...
I'm not sure I wouldn't have flagged that
Yeah.
the minute he came on the field. Make that gesture.
Yeah. Sometimes I have selective hearing, depending, you know.
Not sure I
Yeah,
had
yeah,
selective
yeah, yeah.
hearing on that.
No, that one was pretty blatant, yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the highest level you're going to get, right?
It is,
And that type of behavior
Yes.
is not necessary.
You're right. I mean, I'm sure there's frustration, you know, you're losing the game, but I mean, and it was behind the play, whatever happened, you know, official was right there. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the correct call. They weren't too happy with it, but, you know, I hear you.
I'm not sure that's 3 or 4 times he's walked out on the field with his hands out.
You've been given you've called out that palms up. You know, that was a pretty blatant one right there too. A lot of pointing and arms up. Saying thank you for that, you know, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, I'm sure.
For that call. So we have 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the game. Poland will be man up for a minute. So
they do not need to score.
Nope.
Uh,
Jan Rizdak.
It would not. There's not going to be any stall call.
Nope. So, we might have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, goodness, no one called that.
Just ignore that.
Yeah. Well, so that's
managing the game
That's
well.
exactly time management, and yes, I agree, game management. And we're gonna have an over and back right here, and a nice play by Melenchenko. He does that one-handed sort of pickup. He's going hard with the right, coming back. Oh, see, I told you that's what we're gonna see. Some of that. Oh, careful, that was a little bit of a high elbow coming through there by Melenchenko. Fast break here. Poland will take the air out of the ball. 20 seconds left in the game. So we said at the outset that Poland was looking to have a 12-goal differential. You know, if it stays the way it will for the next 10 seconds, they've achieved that.
Well, they needed a win. They needed, you know, whatever's going to get them into that extra spot. There's only 2 third-place spots.
And a goal is good.
A little surprised on that.
Javaleski with the goal. He finishes that one off right there. So, the final score will be Poland 15.
Now, was that a goal
Ukraine
or
2.
not a goal?
Oh, he might have said, I don't know.
I think they might have ended the game before that went in.
So thank you for coming out today. It's been Lax TV on YouTube. Bill Searle. I'm Marty Horkin. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
I'm here with Lucas Hutzel, number 45 of Team Poland, as they defeat Team Ukraine 14-2. Lucas, today you guys scored 14 goals. What was the key to offensive success?
The key to offensive success today was just moving the ball. We found ourselves a little selfish earlier in the tournament, so we thought today would be a great day to really focus on our offense, play some good team ball, and as we saw, we scored the most goals we have. So I think that's the key moving on in the tournament for us, just continue to play as a team. We all trust each other, the coaches trust us, and that's a good spot to be in.
Now, you guys just finished up group play 2-2 in the tournament so far. What does preparation look like as we head into the next portion of this tournament?
Well, unfortunately, all we have to do is wait to see where we fall in, but hopefully we can slide into that 12 seed. So right now our eyes are all on the next game, which seems like it'll probably be Ireland. So we're just resting, getting some ice baths in, light walkthroughs, watching some film. We're not changing the game plan much. We believe in each other, we believe in the coaching staff, and we feel like we're prepared. So just focusing on that.
Now, when we're talking about watching film on our recovery days, what exactly are we looking for? What are we trying to improve with our time off?
What we're trying to improve is mostly what we just didn't see on the field, whether that's an open guy on a certain play, little mistakes that just we can't afford to do against a better team. So an example, maybe a failed clear, maybe a drop ball in early offense, things that we can tangibly improve for the next game to set us up better for success.
Awesome. Thank you. One more time here with Lucas Hutzel of Team Poland as they defeat Team Ukraine 14-2 here at the 2025 Men's European Lacrosse Championships.
Commercial break! We've been really busy over the past 2 years developing our very own women's lacrosse stick.
We are really, really proud of it. So stop by the shop. We would love to tell you more about it.
Good Stick Co. Come get a stick.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.